Enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today. Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before. Soccer fans, and National Soccer Network is now streaming live on Roku. All for packages starting at just $2.99. Don't miss a moment of the action. National Soccer Network on Roku. Every goal, every save, every moment. Game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today. Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before. Soccer fans, and National Soccer Network is now streaming live on Roku. All for packages starting at just $2.99. Don't miss a moment of the action. National Soccer Network on Roku. Every goal, every save, every moment. Game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
Impact versus Decatur FC.
Yeah, it's a matchup that you circled on the schedule when it came out before the season. I love that you get home and away this year as well. These teams will meet over in downtown Decatur on Friday. But for that game to have the meaning that the Impact want it to, they have to win tonight to keep putting the pressure on Decatur in this race for the division title.
Let's go ahead and give you your starting lineup for both sides. Let's start with the visitors in Decatur FC. Starting in goal, number 1, Nikki Badoon. Number 3, Maggie Wadsworth. Number 5, Anaya Collier. Number 7, Emma Chapman. Number 8, Carly Oobs. Number 9, Sydney Thibodeau. Number 12, Micah Bryant. Number 14, Carly Borgelt. Number 16, Sarah Greiner. Number 17, Dylan Driver. And number 18, Najir Butts. For your Georgia Impact starting lineup, we'll go ahead and give you your goalkeeper in Ryan Connolly. Going from left to right, we have Bailey Vanette, Madison Hook, Anna Cupp, and Avery Paulson. Then going up to the midfield, we have number 16, Samantha Eates, TJ Anderson, and Katie Calloway. And then for your up top three, going from left to right, Maddie Stoddard, Callie O'Connor, and Anna Weir. That is your starting lineup for both Decatur FC and Georgia Impact. As we get set here in Cherokee High School, a little bit warmer than I think all of us anticipated here today, and I can only imagine how hot it is down there on the turf too, Jason.
Yeah, add some extra degrees to that temperature on this turf. It's going to be difficult at times for these teams. You're going to have to use the benches a good bit, I think, today. You also got to be smart in terms of how you use your own energy, because it's going to get sapped from you faster than you might be accustomed to. You know, we've had some hot days here, but not a ton. So the players aren't necessarily used to it. You just have to think a little bit before you make that long sprint that you might not get there. You might have to think about that sprint in the 5th minute versus in the 85th minute. You have to think long-term about this one, and for Impact, they've got to take advantage of their opportunities. We talked about Callie O'Connor going to TST and playing in that. She's back. She's scoring goals. She's leading the line today.
Also, Georgia Impact coming into this one with a little bit more rest as well. Their matchup against UFA Gunners got postponed on Friday for weather, as we've been getting a series of storms here in Georgia. And let's kick it for 45 here in Cherokee High School. Georgia Impact quickly on the ball. That ball's going to be intercepted by Decatur FC. They're going to be driving forward. That ball's going to be passed up. Was looking for Maggie Wadsworth. That'll roll out for a throw-in for Georgia Impact. A couple of key players back for Georgia Impact. Callie O'Connor leading up top with that veteran experience, especially with All Train in the TST tournament. You also have Anna Weir back in the lineup too. Driving on the other way, a cross inside, right at the top. It's cleared out by Anderson. It's going to bounce out of play for a throw-in for Decatur. Long throw headed out of play. Another throw-in for Decatur, inching closer to the attacking half. Long throw-in, finds the head of Georgia Impact. It's settled by Decatur. Under pressure. Decatur passes it through. Takes a deflection off of Impact. It'll be another throw-in here for Decatur. Georgia Impact just pinning Decatur to that one side. Haven't been able to break through here in the first few seconds.
Yeah, haven't quite been able to find the opening. Thibodeau, Chapman trying to get on the ball.
Wadsworth. She'll circle back. Borgelt. Borgelt under pressure. She'll find Butts. Impact almost had it. It's quickly won back by Decatur. They're going to pass it all the way back to their goalkeeper in Badoon. University of Georgia starting in goal for Decatur FC. Driving forward was Callie O'Connor, intercepted quickly by Impact. Stoddard trying to settle, skip through, one back quickly by Emma Chapman. Driving forward now, Decatur FC through, ball slipped through, trying to find Wadsworth. Able to get there is Hook. Hook passes it to Connolly. Connolly back to Maddie Hook. Hook chips it forward. Calloway gets a touch to it. Was able to hold on to it and pass it to another Decatur It's another Georgia Impact player. It almost gets intercepted by Decatur, but quickly on the break, Anna Weir was looking to through ball it up to O'Connor. Able to get there is Chapman, and it rolls out quickly for a Decatur throw-in.
Good pressure on the far side to prevent that turn for Najiri Butts. She loves to get forward down that far side, but it was excellent work by Maddie Stoddard on the left to prevent her from advancing.
Driver has the ball taken from her. Callaway passes back to Vanette. Vanette to Hook. Hook's going to pass it to Connolly. Connolly sends it long. Stoddard able to get there, able to settle it. Callaway. Ball up top to O'Connor. O'Connor is able to bounce it off of Decatur to win the throw-in for Georgia Impact. Vanette almost finds Eats. It's intercepted quickly by Emma Chapman, someone that we know very well from Georgia State, will be transferring this season to Georgia Southern.
Chapman with a really good read in that sequence, stepping in front of the passing lane. So good on the ball, but very underrated off the ball as well.
Long throw finds Driver. Driver cutting inside. Great pressure from TJ Anderson. Ball over the top for Decatur. Takes a couple bounces. Ryan Connolly is going to call off. She's going to let that ball roll out of play for a goal kick for Impact.
Connolly had it under control the whole time. No issues there. Great composure from Ryan Connolly in goal. It's been mostly Decatur in possession in the early going, but you've seen the glimpses of Anna Weir, of Callie O'Connor, of Maddie Stoddard, and what they can do when they get forward.
Connolly finds Anderson. Anderson chips it forward, trying to find Anna Weir. Anna Weir's going to settle it. Takes a weird bounce. Weir's trying to get to it, coming back to clear at his butts, but Weir's still on it. It'll roll out for a throw-in for Impact. Great hustle from Weir. Weir finds Callaway. A great step from Decatur, wins it back. Chapman wins it for Decatur.
Rushed that throw-in just a little bit. It wasn't on, but good counter pressure. Georgia Impact win it back.
Bailey Vanette wins the throw-in for Impact. Vanette up to O'Connor. O'Connor thought she had kept that one in play, but it rolled over the touchline. It'll be a Decatur throw-in.
On that sequence with the ball over the top for Anna Weir, it was a good defensive play from Micah Bryant to get back and get just the slightest of touches to knock it away from Weir.
Butts feeds it forward. That ball's going to take a couple bounces and roll over the end line. And it's going to be a goal kick here for Decatur.
So there's moments where Georgia Impact win the ball back. This is a really good counter-pressing team. But when they win the ball back, they've got to slow down just a little bit.
Decatur. Callaway's able to head it down. Able to flick it back is Borgelt. Impact trying to hold on to possession, sending it forward, trying to win it. There is O'Connor. O'Connor right on the back. That's great defending from Decatur. Able to handle the pressure well. Weir trying to win it back. Able to do so. Decatur wins it. Weir gets brought down, and it'll be a free kick incoming for Georgia Impact. It was great pressure from Impact to steal the ball away from Decatur as they were struggling right there on the right side.
Excellent counter pressure from Weir and Callaway. This team just doesn't give up on getting the ball back. It's then what can you do with it in the attacking half when you regain possession.
Samantha Eats. Eats. Sends it in with the right. Right outside. Tries the shot, and it's headed down and deflected right into the hands of Badoon.
Yeah, volleyed through, got partially blocked. Found Avery Paulson, I believe, on the backside. Didn't catch all of the volley, but the deflection in front ended up making it easy for Badoon.
Chested down. It's taken away quickly from Decatur, unable to keep it in play. It's going to roll out for an impact throw-in. Weir. Back to Paulson. Ball over the top. O'Connor is able to get there but commits a foul in the process. It's a free kick here for Decatur.
Bryant got the position and drew the contact.
Micah Bryant will stand over the ball for Decatur. Had to go chase down the ball.
Ball kids might have went for a snack on that one.
Maybe some water, some shade as well.
Yeah, can't blame them for that.
Bryant surveying her options with the right foot. Sends it. Finds the head of Thibodeau. Takes a couple bounces trying to hold on to it. They're able to send it out to the left. Griner.
It's good work by Paulson to fake like she's going to step up for it and then let it roll to take the throw instead.
Callaway will pass it back to Hook. Hook out to Cup. Cup will pass it back to Connolly. Connolly, flick header from Anderson. O'Connor tracking it down. It's going to be passed back from Oobs to Badoon. Back to Oobs. Oobs under pressure. Ball finds Grace Eats. Battle for it. Grace Eats able to get there. O'Connor brought down. Still loose. It's cleared out by Decatur.
Looked like O'Connor got caught in the back there. She tried to pass. No call.
Up top with an opportunity. Driver. She's brought down, and it'll be a free kick here for Decatur FC. Only a couple yards outside of the 18-yard box.
Driver cut back, and Hook had the arms extended. It's not a lot of contact. It's smart from Driver. Once you get that little bit of a touch and the arms are out, go down and get the call. O'Connor could have gotten one the other way. Didn't get it. So free kick at 31 yards away inside the hash mark. And it's Sydney Thibodeau ready to take it.
Thibodeau will get set from outside. Tries the shot. That just is wide of the goal. Goal kick, Georgia Impact.
Hit it with all the power that you'd want there, Sydney Thibodeau, but couldn't keep that one down. It was rising over the crossbar.
Ryan Connolly in goal for Georgia Impact. It's been really fun to see her break through, especially in the starting lineup for Georgia Impact this season. Has had a couple of games in the starting goalkeeper position. It's been fun to watch, especially with the goalkeeper core that they have at Georgia Impact.
It's good competition. It keeps everyone on their toes, makes all of them better as the season goes on.
Georgia Impact's able to win back possession from Decatur. O'Connor settles it, tries to send Anna Weir. A misplay ball. Weir's get there, driving forward, trying to get there, Stoddard. But unable to play it right. Back out the other way, Butts sends it up to right.
Stoddard nearly got in behind on that one with that speed.
Almost caught Decatur, just not knowing she was running in behind. Chapman, Collier. It'll roll out for a throw-in for Decatur.
Good play by Vanette on the far side.
It's Collier. Throws it in, Driver. Sends it through right outside, trying to chip it. But that one will be sent wide of the goal.
Maggie Wadsworth, a great goal scorer for Decatur FC, headed to college at Charleston in the fall after a great career at Mississippi State. When you score as many goals as Wadsworth does, you will have that shot. That one was a little maybe overly ambitious.
It's a goal kick here for Georgia Impact. As we're in the 12th minute, it's scoreless 0-0. Takes a couple of weird bounces. Decatur's able to get to it. It's going to be headed out by Anna Cup. It'll be a throw-in here for Decatur.
Smart from Anna Cup. Head that one away. Don't lose possession there. Regroup and defend.
Thrown in, taken quickly. Finds Driver. Driver outside. Through ball. It's a shot from Carly Borgelt. that takes a deflection off of the defenders for Georgia Impact. It's going to roll out for a corner. Tried the shot from outside.
Yeah, Borgelt took that one from distance. Blocked in front, not able to get on it. Connolly to save that one, so you have a corner to defend here.
Sydney Thibodeau. She'll pass it back to Collier. Collier back to Thibodeau. Thibodeau floats across inside, trying to find the back post, but it bounces outside, and it'll be a goal kick here for Georgia Impact.
More and more teams on set pieces try to create an option on the backside of the play, so that long looping delivery to the backside, either to knock it down or to run on and put it on frame. Sarah Greiner made that run down the left side deep after the little short corner, but the pass was just slightly overhit for her to deal with it.
Connolly passes it to Vanette. Vanette feeds it up to Stoddard. Stoddard makes the turn. Stoddard driving forward on the right. Stoddard passes it to O'Connor. Got the step. Weir's able to get there. Passes back out to Stoddard. Stoddard on the left. Stoddard driving forward into the box. Stood up, tries to pass. Callaway's there. But it took a deflection off of Decatur, and it will be a corner incoming for Georgia Impact.
Great work down the left by Maddie Stoddard. Again, the little 1-2 with Anna Weir. Picked out Callaway inside the middle, but I think Borgelt got enough of a touch in that battle. Callaway wanted to first time that one. It was bouncing. You get the corner out of it instead.
One thing to watch, especially as we get to this corner kick, it'll be Gracie who steps up to take it. Watch out. Could be targeting Maddie Hook, who's right there on the far back post.
It's been excellent in the air. It's been a huge weapon for this team.
Eats, floats it in, tries a header. Callaway, it's cleared out by Georgia Impact. It almost floated there, stood still. Able to handle it was Butts, but Georgia Impact's going to hold on to possession.
Cleared off the line. It was a good header from Callaway. Not enough power on it to beat the post.
Long ball into the box, settles it out. O'Connor's able to chest it down, tries the volley, and it's going to be chested down by Badoon.
Forced the save from Badoon. O'Connor wanted to hit that. It didn't quite come down for her quick enough. Got a decent bit of it, but didn't catch all of it.
Trying to send it forward was Decatur. Unable to connect there with Driver. It's going to be a throw in here for Georgia Impact. 15th minute. We're still scoreless here at Cherokee High School. Paulson. Paulson to Callaway. Callaway turns back. Has two Decatur FC players on her. She'll pass it up to Cup. Cup to Connolly. Connolly chips it out to Vanette. Vanette with the one touch finds Stoddard. Stoddard tries to make the turn. Able to stand right in front of her was Butts. Chapman. Chapman chips it forward. Finds Collier. Collier settles it. Keeps it in play. Collier dribbled inside. Misplay touch. She'll pass it out to Borgelt. Taken away by Callaway. Callaway goes forward to find Stoddard. Stoddard was shoved from behind. It's taken back quickly by Decatur. Decatur driving forward. Passes it out, driving forward on the run. Greiner. Greiner chips it inside. No one there to collect and find the back of the net. Rolls out for a goal kick for Decatur, for Georgia Impact.
Chapman trying to get there on the back post, unable to get there in time on that ball from Greiner.
Goal kick here for Georgia Impact. Connolly. Hook. Was trying to connect to Stoddard. Stoddard almost got ahead to it, but it bounces out for a Decatur throw-in. Takes a deflection. Pass it up the other way. Trying to spring Weir. Weir driving forward, but it's going to bounce and roll right into the hands of Badoon. Badoon rolls it out quickly to Bryant. Bryant on the left. Bryant trying to feed it forward, but Paulson's able to stop it. Paulson. Weir. Weir's brought down. It'll be a free kick here for Georgia Impact.
Borgelt called for the foul as Weir wanted to bring that down and turn.
18th minute here at Cherokee High School. Hina Suzuki We'll check in to the match for Georgia Impact. Anna Weir. We'll take a little bit of a break, much needed one, especially with the heat.
Yeah, her minutes will be managed today as well, so keep an eye on that. Hina Suzuki going to Georgia State along with Anna Cup. Quite a few Panthers in this group for Georgia Impact this season.
Free kick for Georgia Impact. Maddie Hook stands over it. Hook with the right foot, curls it in, trying to find Suzuki. It's headed out. Back in, though, tries the cross, headed back out the other way by Bryant. Collects again. Vanette tries the shot with the left, and it rolls to Badoon.
Been so impressed with Bailey Vanette this season. She's earned the left back spot after not starting initially this year and playing a little bit higher up the field at times. She's got a tough matchup on that side today, but it was a good cross from her initially, and then she had the confidence to go to goal that last time. Steps up and wins a challenge here to force it out for a throw.
Throw in here for Decatur FC. It'll be a free kick here for Decatur FC. But out to Oobs. Ball skips through, but Paulson's able to get there. Paulson passes it to Anderson. Anderson with the one touch finds Callaway. Callaway back out to Eats. Eats, her shot takes a deflection off of Chapman, and able to intercept and retake possession is Decatur. Bryant, ball through, trying to find Driver, but going to come out to collect right at the edge of the 18s, Connolly. Connolly sends it. Stoddard gets a touch to it, but Butts was also there to cause some pressure. Decatur tries to send it up the right. Butts gets a touch to it. Cup gets a touch to it, but that ball rolls to Collier. Decatur on the break. Collier right on the edge of... Back the other way. Driver drives inside, outside the 18. Cup stops her. Vanette clears it outside of the 18. O'Connor steps, gets a touch to it, trying to spring Suzuki. Stepping there to get there is Bryant.
Good read from Bryant, stepping in front of Suzuki. Went in physically.
Collier sending it up, trying to get there. Wadsworth from outside takes the deflection off the post. It's still loose, trying to chip it over. And it'll be a goal kick for Georgia Impact. A dangerous play for Maggie Wadsworth.
To be a shot off the post. The follow-up, you're just trying to redirect it quickly with the goalkeeper out, with Hook out, but Wadsworth wasn't able to keep it down.
21st minute. We are still scoreless here at Cherokee High School. As that ball rolls out of play, it'll be a Decatur throw-in. Butts able to get a header to it was Vanette. It takes a couple of skips. Anderson chests it down for Hook. Stoddard tried to pass it back. It's intercepted quickly by Decatur. Chapman under pressure. Chapman going to drive back to connect to Butts. Stoddard putting a lot of pressure to trying to win it back, and she'll force the throw-in. That's great pressure from Maddie Stoddard. Long throw over the top. Butts gets ahead to it. Headed back down. It'll fall to Butts. Butts will send it up the right. Driving forward. Hook's going to get there. Hook's just going to pass it out under a lot of pressure there. Didn't want to risk it, and it'll be a throw in here for Decatur.
Smart from Hook. Wasn't going to be able to turn that. Wadsworth was all over her. Just put it out for the throw and regroup.
Maddie Hook so solid in that back line for Georgia Impact this season. Wadsworth gets ahead to it, driving forward, still in the box. Driver's there. Georgia Impact able to come out. Stoddard making the run on the right. Collier brings her down, and it'll be a free kick here for Georgia Impact.
It's honestly a smart foul from Anaya Collier, who wasn't going to get into the foot race with Maddie Stoddard in that part of the field. It's far enough away from midfield that you're not really at threat of the yellow card either. But a very smart defensive foul.
It's a really interesting matchup, too, on that right side between Maddie Stoddard as well as Anaya Collier. It's been really interesting to watch those two and how they're balancing each other and how they can get past one another too.
I think it's when Vanette gets forward to help Stoddard, Georgia Impact looks its best.
Stoddard with a quick throw in, trying to find O'Connor. Forces the throw in for Georgia Impact. Eats. Vanette driving forward to win it back as Collier. Driver holds on to it. Eats driving through, trying to win it. It rolls out for a throw in for Decatur. Emma Chapman takes the throw in quickly. Passes it back. Collier. Thibodeau. Thibodeau under a lot of pressure. Had 3 players right on her. And it'll be a foul on Georgia Impact. It'll be a Decatur free kick. Chapman passes it up to Driver. Driver comes down, and it'll be a free kick just outside the 18 for Decatur.
What a turn from Dylan Driver between two. Drew some contact. The free kick is going to be 15 yards away, but wide of the 18-yard box, so it's going to play like a short corner would. The difference is Impact can set the line almost level with where the ball is. They might take a couple steps back. That makes it a little more challenging to deliver this one. It's going to be Thibodeau to take it.
Head referee went over, had a quick conversation with head coach Robert Roddy as we get set for this free kick here for Decatur.
Thibodeau's going to want to drive this one really in that gap between the back line and the goalkeeper, Connolly. Watch out for Driver on the back side of the play.
Thibodeau sends it with the right, tries it, skips through a few Decatur FC as well as Georgia Impact players, and will roll out for a goal kick.
Thibodeau put it exactly where you want to put that because it forces Ryan Connolly to make a decision. She came out aggressively. Everybody went for it. Nobody got the touch.
So we get a substitution here for Decatur. Dylan Driver will check out of the match. Back in play. It's a free kick for Decatur. Trying to win the ball for Georgia Impact. Galloway was caught in the crossfire.
Ali Plano checked in for Decatur in that last sequence. Joined DFC from UNC Wilmington.
Free kick here for Georgia Impact. Maddie Hook gets ahead to it. It's still going to be loose, but no one able to get there. It'll roll out for a goal kick for Decatur.
Yeah, got more of that than you want with the header. It went straight up and too much on it for Callaway to run it down.
26th minute. We're still scoreless here in Cherokee High School. Bryant sends that ball forward. Trying to get there was Greiner. That ball's going to roll out. Connolly's going to let it roll over the end line for a goal kick.
Both teams have had their chances through 26 minutes. You've seen a shot off the post from Wadsworth, a free kick that was blasted over the bar from 30-plus yards. You've seen Georgia Impact threaten as well. Nikki Badoon's had to make a couple of saves. It's been close for both teams to open the scoring. It felt like this last year, honestly, when these teams met. Both teams had chances. Neither one has been able to find a goal against their opponents yet.
You might see a scoreless draw and think it wasn't interesting, but that matchup sure was, especially down at Decatur High School. These teams will meet up again this Friday, actually, at Decatur High School for that rematch there. That matchup last season was historical for Decatur, broke the attendance record in WPSL.
There's a lot of pink in the stands as well. That helped with that.
This is so great about this rivalry and this matchup between both of these sides. The the fan bases and just the commitment that both of these sides have, especially in the support. It was really fun last season to see it, and I'm really excited to see it on Friday.
Yeah, Georgia Impact need to get this win today to make that game a little extra meaningful on Friday.
Cup tries to pass it out, but able to get there is Wadsworth. Wadsworth tries to cross in. Hook's able to clear it out. It's going to find Vanette. Vanette gets the touch. We'll get the second one, and we'll head it out. Stoddard is able to settle it, driving on the right. Steps right in front of her, wins it back. Decatur. Emma Chapman feeds it forward to Wadsworth. Wadsworth inside the box. Wadsworth with the shot, and Cup's there to stop it. Collier keeps it in play. Sends it up into the air. Takes a bounce. Trying to hold on to it. Plano. And it goes out, and it takes a deflection off of Georgia Impact, and it'll be a throw-in for Decatur.
Really good defensive play on that turn from Wadsworth. Anna Cup stayed with her and did not let her get a look at goal. Cup's been impressive, was injured a little bit earlier this season. Good to see her back in the lineup.
Plano with the throw-in. Takes a deflection. Anderson heads it out. Long ball into the box. That's going to float right into the hands of Connolly. Connolly bounces the soccer ball in her hands for a little bit. Getting it settled, we'll punt it. And Bryant will head that ball out of play for a throw-in for Georgia Impact.
Yeah, not exactly the intention, but Impact will take it. It flips the field. They get into the attacking half.
Paulson tries to throw in, but Decatur FC able to quickly regain possession, driving forward. Plano driving forward still. Plano on the left, tries the low cross. Wadsworth! Georgia Impact unable to hold on to the pressure as Plano is driving on the left, delivers the cross to Wadsworth to make it 1-0 for Decatur FC on the road.
Plano got the step. Middle. That makes it 1-0. Decatur finds the breakthrough in the 30th minute. And the timing is interesting because it's right at the time for the hydration break. So an opportunity for head coach Robert Roddy and this Georgia Impact team to come together and talk about what happened in that one and what's happened a few times. Decatur's got speed up top, and they've been able to get that extra step at times as Georgia Impact's back line has been aggressive. They've tried to close things down, but when you get out in those 1v1 battles and the opponent has the step on you, it can be really difficult, and we saw at that time Plano got around Hook and was able to put the cross into Wadsworth. It's
a really physical matchup between both of these sides as well. If you're head coach Robert Roddy, what are you saying to your side, especially trying to get back into this one?
I mean, it's physical in terms of speed. I think it's not so much physical in terms of like contact, but I think it's physical in terms of players like Maddie Stoddard getting around the outside on the left for Georgia Impact, wanting to get Avery Paulson forward a little bit more. But Decatur's speed up top has been a problem. Wadsworth has been a handful at times. Dylan Driver, when she was in the match, a handful. Plano coming off the bench has been a real challenge with her speed. So you've got to adjust a little bit. If they've got that speed on you, maybe you have to start from a step deeper. Maybe you have to be a little less aggressive in trying to close things down higher up the field. You have to adjust to the opponents that you have. And this Decatur team in the attack is very good and very speedy.
We will get 2 substitutions here for Georgia Impact after this hydration break. Shakiana Romero checks into the match. Bailey Vanette, as well as Callie O'Connor, checks out. Samira Roper Morales checks into the match for Callie O'Connor. As we are back underway here at Cherokee High School. Impact. Suzuki tried to find Morales. Driving forward, Badoon has to step out of her box to clear it. Impact able to regain possession. Eats. That ball was looking for Romero. It's quickly taken by Plano. Plano driving forward. Tried to slip it through, but Hook was there to hold on to the pressure. Clears it out for a throw-in for Georgia Impact. Reiner. Able to find it in the box. Romero is able to get a touch to it. It's cleared out by Eats. Morales chests it down. Morales feeds it out to Callaway. Callaway thought she had kept it in play, but it rolls out for a throw-in.
That last opportunity, Decatur brought on Caitlin White, Kathleen Ngulafak, and Giselle Daniels. It's a very deep Decatur team, and Ngulafak has been at the University of Kentucky. She's transferring for the fall, a product of Parkview High School.
Ball over the top. Trying to connect on the right. Georgia Impact's able to read it and drive the other way. Stoddard. Stoddard will leave it for Eats. Eats to Anderson. Intercepts it quickly is Decatur. Was trying to pass it back out to Chapman on the right, just not on the same page, and it rolls out for a throw-in for Impact. Morales. Anderson gets ahead to it. Back heel from Stoddard. Finds Morales. But it's going to go the other way for a handball on Impact. Najiri Butts will take the free kick here for Decatur as Decatur leads 1-0 in the 35th minute. Flick header back, Thibodeau. Going to take a couple bounces. Romero is going to launch that ball off of Decatur to win the goal kick here for Impact. That's great work from Romero. Ali Plano has caused a lot of problems since checking into the match for Decatur, especially with the connection between her and Driver and Greiner, especially up top.
Yeah, Plano has been great down the left side for Decatur in this one since coming off the bench.
Eats. Butts gets a touch to it, chested down for Decatur. Driving on the right. Paulson's going to shield that ball out of play for a throw-in for Impact.
Paulson's moved over to that opposite side.
Another throw in here for Impact. Suzuki. Paulson. Stoddard is brought down. It'll be a free kick here for Georgia Impact. Cup takes a deflection, goes back the other way. Chapman springing forward. Plano on the run. Plano on the left. Plano cuts inside the box. Plano tries the shot! Since coming off the bench, Ali Plano with an assist and a goal on the night for Decatur FC. It's 2-0.
Cut inside, and Plano wanted that one, though. Hit from Ali Plano, and she has turned the game for Decatur here since coming off the bench.
Georgia Impact needs 2 goals to tie this one up here at Cherokee High School as Decatur leads. Headed back the other way by Oobs. Bryant. Bryant, ball up top. It takes a deflection. Able to drive forward. Ali Plano on the left. Plano driving inside. Romero stands her up. Back the other way, Callaway able to come and collect. Callaway finds Eats. Eats tries to find Suzuki. It's intercepted quickly by Decatur. Bryant, Plano. Plano finds Bryant. Bryant driving on the left, just unable to get to that ball as it was a little bit overhit. It'll roll out for a throw in here for Georgia Impact.
Yeah, too much on that pass from Plano. Asking way too much of Micah Bryant, especially in this heat. But Decatur keeping Impact pinned into their own half.
Eats. Passes it to Hook. Dangerous play. Connolly's able to get there, and it's going to be a penalty inside the box for Decatur.
That feels like an extreme reach from the referee. It looked like Hook got to the ball. The pass back put Hook in an awful spot. Not much of an argument. It looked like Hook got to the ball. That's head coach Robert Roddy's furious with the call. Yellow card issued to the head coach. I thought Hook got the ball.
I thought so as well.
A little baffled at the call there. Don't think the referee was in the best position to make the call either. Felt very quick to go to that.
It felt like when Hook got it, she was able to pass it back to Connolly, and the trip happened just after Hook had gotten it.
It felt like it's in the issue of making the pass. Like Hook makes the pass, and you have to be able. This is a really frustrating one because I've seen referees make this call before. You have to be able to play. Hook makes a pass, and the player then runs over Hook. There's nothing Maddie Hook can do in that situation. You have to make the play on the ball. It's extremely harsh to penalize her for passing and a player then running over her leg.
Sydney Thibodeau will step up to take the penalty here for Decatur. Ryan Connolly with an opportunity. And Thibodeau puts it in the back of the net to make it 3-0 for Decatur.
Great penalty from Thibodeau. Like she had rescued it with a pass backwards. Penalty was given instead, and now it completely changes the game. At 2-0, it's a battle there, and if Georgia Impact can hold their nerve and get to halftime at 2-0 and regroup, we're having a different conversation. 3 is a very difficult mountain to climb.
Plano intercepts it quickly from Impact. Paulson's able to settle it. Paulson passes it up to Anderson. Anderson under pressure. But it's a foul committed on Decatur, and it goes back the other way. Georgia Impact, opportunity to regroup.
Don't be surprised if you see a lot of fouls called in the middle third the way of Impact. It doesn't equal things out, but that's usually how things start to go after a call that gets a reaction like it did that ends up changing the game.
It'll be a goal kick here for Decatur in the 41st minute. Badoon passes it out to Bryant. Bryant driving on the left. Almost gets a touch there. It's cleared out by Romero. Romero able to settle it, just unable to keep it in is Decatur. It rolls out for an Impact throw-in. Paulson looked to take it quickly. Stoddard back to Paulson. Paulson back to Stoddard, who chests it down. No one there to hold on to it. Thibodeau. Thibodeau tries the turn, doesn't take control of it.
Stoddard knocked it away. It was great follow-up from Stoddard. Suzuki now dances through some traffic.
Suzuki back to Stoddard. Stoddard's going to pass it to Paulson. Paulson's going to drive forward. She'll be stopped, and we'll pass it back to Cup. Cup will pass it all the way back to Connolly to regroup. Connolly sends it, trying to find Morales. It's headed down by Oobs. Able to collect, going the other way. Able to find Driver. Driver gets a touch. It's a heavier touch, tries to pass it out to the right. Not on the same page with that one. And it'll be a free throw-in here for Georgia Impact.
This is where things get really difficult for Impact because you want to go try to score 3 goals in 4 minutes before the end of the first half. You can't. But you can't get caught up too much in terms of chasing and getting overexposed. You've got to grow back into the game. It's going to be a throw here for Decatur. You just can't get caught chasing too much and being too aggressive right now. Build back into the game. You can't get it all back in the next minute.
That's what happens with a lot of teams, especially when they go down this early. You get frantic. You want to try to create something going forward.
Sometimes when you do that, the game can completely get away from you. At 3-0, it's getting away, but you can't let it end here. You've got to get to halftime. You've got to regroup. That's what's so frustrating about the penalty call, because at 2-0, you're having a very different halftime conversation. At 3, second half, you've got to take some big chances to try to get into it early.
And you have the players who can come off the bench and help out in those moments. It'll be a free kick here for Georgia Impact.
Another free kick at midfield that really doesn't account for much, but it happens sometimes.
Paulson sends it. Got ahead to it was Eats. It'll roll out of play for a goal kick here for Decatur. Badoon will get the ball set. Stoddard almost got ahead to it. Anderson does. Anderson heads it forward. Plano finds Bryant. Bryant sends it. Romero's able to get to it. Romero gets the pass. A back and forth trying to win the ball. Suzuki able to put the pressure and win it back for Impact. Eats. Gets the pass. Stoddard's there. Stoddard almost gets there, but Butts is able to control it really well.
That's outstanding defending from Najiri Butts. Doesn't panic as Stoddard's making the run behind.
Driver inside the box. Driver stood up by Hook. Driver still there. Will lay it off. Takes a deflection. Another one as well. Punched over the goal by Connolly.
Romero with a great defensive play to block the first opportunity. Borgelt as it bounced back, just trying to place that one. It's a great hit from Carly Borgelt, but an even better save from Ryan Connolly. Able to push that one over the crossbar, corner Decatur.
Corner here on the far corner flag. An outswinger inside. Hook gets ahead to it. Decatur will let that ball roll out of play for a throw-in.
Not sure how much stoppage time we'll be playing, but we're into it now.
Decatur passes it back out to the left. Plano. Connolly. Callaway is able to jump in and get that stop there. It'll be another corner incoming for Decatur. On the near corner flag this time. We get set. Ball comes in. It takes a couple bounces. And it'll roll out for a goal kick for Impact. We're into stoppage time here in the 47th minute. Connolly punts it. It's headed back the other way by Decatur. Decatur quickly getting back on this one. Connolly out of her box, takes a misstep, and goal. Decatur FC right before the end of the first half makes it 4-0 here at Cherokee High School.
Headed back down the middle. And a great finish by Giselle Daniels. It's been the substitutes for Decatur that have turned this game their way in the second part of the first half. Allie Plano with a goal and an assist. Giselle Daniels with a goal as well.
And that's going to do it here at Cherokee High School as Decatur FC leads Georgia Impact 4-0. We'll be right back here on the WPSL TV network on YouTube. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
This is Inside the Game, where passion meets precision. Jonathan Turner, Nathan Wangler, and John Natale are your hosts, breaking down every goal, every controversy, every match that matters. From the heart of American soccer to the global stage. No fluff, just football. Weekdays at 9 a.m. live on YouTube, Roku TV, Facebook, Twitter, and all listening platforms. Step in, speak up, stay locked in. This is Inside the Game.
Chaos FC is a soccer club in Macomb County, Michigan, dedicated to player development through professional training. Our mission is to offer a safe, positive environment that nurtures youth talent. We aim to help players reach their full potential and compete at high levels in MYSL, MSP, SP, and MRL. We provide equal opportunities for all players to develop skills, knowledge, and appreciation for soccer through top-tier training and positive coaching. Our goal is to help players grow as individuals, promoting life skills such as sportsmanship, teamwork, goal setting, and fair play. Learn more today by visiting chaosfc.us. Accelerate your soccer journey this summer at Oakland University. From June 30th to July 31st, players will have the incredible opportunity to refine their skills under the guidance of Oakland University soccer coaches. Train at world-class facilities while gaining insight into life in a collegiate environment. These camps cater to a range of skill sets and ages, from youth programs to the Elite ID program, ensuring participants are surrounded by peers who challenge and inspire. As one of the premier soccer institutions in the Horizon League, Oakland University soccer program offers an unparalleled environment for growth and development. Don't miss your chance. Register now at oaklandboyssoccercamps.com. Experience the thrill of the game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today. If you are interested in participating in a sport that requires skill, fitness, strategic thinking, and team play, soccer offers opportunities at various levels to improve fitness and coordination. Whether you prefer casual participation, competitive play, or joining a futsal league, our organization provides a welcoming environment to learn new skills and meet new people. Register today for the Macomb Soccer Summer Camp from July 14th to 18th. The camp will be led by Kansas City's professional players James Togba and Mike De Silva. It is open to boys and girls aged 6 through 16 with an early bird registration fee of $175 if registered by July 7th. Gain knowledge from professionals in an engaging and competitive setting. For further information, visit mrsl.us.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
The Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins MLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
This is Inside the Game, where passion meets precision. Jonathan Turner, Nathan Wengler, and John Natale are your hosts, breaking down every goal, every controversy, every match that matters. From the heart of American soccer to the global stage. No fluff, just football. Weekdays at 9 a.m. live on YouTube, Roku TV, Facebook, Twitter, and all listening platforms. Step in, speak up, stay locked in. This is Inside the Game.
Chaos FC is a soccer club in Macomb County, Michigan, dedicated to player development through professional training. Our mission is to offer a safe, positive environment that nurtures youth talent. We aim to help players reach their full potential and compete at high levels in MYSL, MSP, SP, and MRL. We provide equal opportunities for all players to develop skills, knowledge, and appreciation for soccer through top-tier training and positive coaching. Our goal is to help players grow as individuals, promoting life skills such as sportsmanship, teamwork, goal setting, and fair play. Learn more today by visiting chaosfc.us. Accelerate your soccer journey this summer at Oakland University. From June 30th to July 31st, players will have the incredible opportunity to refine their skills under the guidance of Oakland University soccer coaches. Train at world-class facilities while gaining insight into life in a collegiate environment. These camps cater to a range of skill sets and ages, from youth programs to the Elite ID program, ensuring participants are surrounded by peers who challenge and inspire. As one of the premier soccer institutions in the Horizon League, Oakland University soccer program offers an unparalleled environment for growth and development. Don't miss your chance. Register now at OaklandBoysSoccerCamps.com. Experience the thrill of the game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
Welcome back in to WPSL TV here on YouTube. My name is Madison Cruz. He is Jason Longshore. We're here to get you ready for the second half as Decatur FC leads Georgia Impact 4-0. Jason, halftime going into the second half, what does Georgia Impact need to do to get back into this one?
Yeah, you have a busy calendar ahead if you're Georgia Impact. You want to have a good second half here. You want to win the second half. That's your focus. You can't look at the scoreboard and try to catch all of it up immediately. You just want to win the second half and keep building from there. You're back here on Wednesday. You go to Decatur on Friday, but you've got to start strong here in the second half.
Quickly, Decatur back onto the ball. Wadsworth. Touch inside. Connolly dives down to the turf to grab that one. A quick start immediately for Decatur. Brian Connolly sends it. Able to settle it down. Was Impact going back the other way. Bryant passes it up to Wadsworth. Wadsworth has it taken from her by Romero. Romero finds Weir on the right. A little bit of foot traffic. Decatur's able to come away. A wayward pass finds Anderson. Anderson passes it back to Connolly. Connolly finds Stoddard. Stoddard chests it down and passes it to Paulson. Paulson back to Stoddard. Stoddard finds Paulson. Bryant holds on to it though. Butts was looking for Wadsworth. Decatur passes it up. Wadsworth on the left. Wadsworth crosses in. Diving save, Connolly.
Great play by Ryan Connolly there to get her hands to it. Aggressive as always.
Wadsworth was trying to find Chapman as she was making the sprint into the box.
A lot of changes to the Georgia Impact shape here for the second 45. Trying to get caught up on where everybody is on the pitch. Some different players in different positions than you might expect. Trying to find something fresh for this group in the second 45.
Himari Sato checks into the match for Georgia Impact as well. We'll also be going to Georgia State with our friends Ed Joyce. Decatur up top, able to find Griner, but the flag came up for offside, and it'll be a free kick here for Georgia Impact. Paulson's going to leave it to Connolly to take.
Mari Sato, Hina Suzuki were both teammates at Cowley College. That's been a pipeline for Georgia State at times over the years, and Ed Joyce. They're both headed to downtown Atlanta, along with Anna Cupp as well.
O'Connor. Ball takes a bounce. Weir controls it. Weir inside the 18. Weir still holding on. Deflected outside by Decatur. Back the other way. Headed back, but driving forward is Emma Chapman. Chapman finds Griner, but the flag comes up quickly for offside.
Good organization on the back line. Mentioned some different faces. Ava Richards into the game for Georgia Impact here in the second half. They stayed organized. Richards and TJ Anderson stayed on the same page, the two center backs. Reiner started the run too early.
49th minute. Decatur leads Impact 4-0. Connolly. Her ball finds Decatur. Chapman. Chapman passes it up to Bryant. Too much power on that one for Bryant to get to, but it's a throw in here for Impact, thrown in quickly. Sato has the ball stripped from her. A loose ball. Weir with the one touch, was trying to connect to O'Connor, just not on the same page. Weir's going to come and drive to win that ball. Able to settle it as Bryant. Bryant cutting inside. Sato steps in front. Coming forward. Stoddard. It's cleared out by Decatur, and it'll be a throw in here for Georgia Impact.
Anaya Collier stepping up a little bit higher on this right side for Decatur. Impact were able to take the ball away and try to break. They'll get another throw.
Sato. Stepping in front. Stoddard. Another throw in here for Impact. Paulson. O'Connor. That ball's going to roll, and it's going to find Griner. Griner sprinting forward. Griner finds Collier on the right. Collier, couple step overs, cuts inside. Collier, low pass that finds Anderson. Intercepts it quickly as Decatur, trying to come back and win it back for Impact is Weir. Weir does, finds Sato. O'Connor, back to Weir. Weir. Through ball finds O'Connor. O'Connor on the right. O'Connor back to Weir. Weir inside the 18. Weir with the shot, takes a deflection. Still loose. Butts holds on to it. Decatur heads that ball out. Romero settles it. Floats it over the Decatur defender. Richards with the shot. It's cleared out. O'Connor gets ahead to it. Impact still able to hold on to possession. O'Connor. Romero. Romero with the pass. Stoddard able to win it under a lot of pressure. Paulson. Paulson. Sato. Stoddard. Stoddard with a cross inside. Headed out. Romero.
Romero with the shot from distance after the layoff from Brooke Hart. That's the nature of where this game is at 4-0. You've got to take your chances, even if they're half chances, even if they're outside of 30 yards. Romero's got the range from there and struck it well, just couldn't get around on it.
Chapman is able to settle it for Decatur. Collier. Collier passes it up. Wadsworth. Wadsworth on the right. Low cross in. Reaching to the ground is Connolly to grab it. It was a good sequence from Georgia Impact for a little bit, able to hold on and deal with the pressure that Decatur was bringing. It's been Decatur on a lot of the counterattacks going the other way. That has been really scary for Georgia Impact.
Yeah, it's how the game's turned now. Once you get into the lead, if you're Decatur FC, you can play more on the counter and you can wait for Impact to get numbers forward because they have to at this stage if they want to try to get back into this. When they get numbers forward and you turn them over like Decatur just does, they can look and get forward quickly with the vertical play.
Collier's pass was intercepted by Impact. Hart has the ball stolen from her. Decatur going forward now finds Chapman. Chapman lays it to Bryant. Bryant. Collier, her cross going into the box, just no one able to get there in time, and it rolls out for a goal kick.
Yeah, a little too much on that one from Collier. Kind of hit it flat. That's one that I think if she gets the chance to do it again, she wants to hit it with a little more curl and bend that one in for a runner on the backside. When you hit it flat, it's usually going to get away from the intended target.
Anderson back to Connolly. Almost intercepted. Vineyard is able to deal with it. Wins the throw in here for Georgia Impact.
Good work over there defensively by Kennedy Vineyard.
Taken back quickly, going the other way. A heavier touch. Anderson's able to deal with it, and she'll clear it out. Throw in here for Decatur. Wadsworth. Driving on the left. Decatur was looking for the cross. It takes a deflection. Vineyard was able to get a touch to it and clear it out. It'll be a corner kick here for Decatur.
Good relentlessness there from Kennedy. Vineyard stayed with it. Don't let that cross come in. Now you got to make sure the big targets are accounted for.
Cross inside, skips through. Stoddard's going to shield that ball out of play, and it'll be a goal kick here for Impact.
Yeah, it was flicked on, but too much on it. Stoddard helped defend that sequence. You always like to see attacking players who don't mind getting stuck in and defending.
It's a goal kick here for Georgia Impact. 56th minute as Decatur leads 4-0. Richards holds on to it. It's going to be cleared out by Impact. It'll be a throw in here for Decatur.
Yeah, just miss-hit there by Connolly. It's a good play from Richards to play it back. Connolly trying to turn that one upfield, puts it out for a little bit deeper throw than she would have liked.
Anaya Collier. Paulson sends it up. O'Connor, it's a battle for it. Butts is able to win it. Butts. Anderson collects that pass. Passes it up. Brooke Hart. Hart finds Weir. Weir driving on the left. Weir sprinting forward. Weir inside the box. Weir cutting inside. Has it stepped away. Hart is there. Hart with the shot. That curls the other way, and it goes out for a goal kick.
Sliced across it. Brooke Hart scored a ton of goals during her career at Georgia State. Maybe had the space to take a touch to settle that. Went for it first time.
Badoon passes it to Butts. Butts under pressure. She finds Collier. Collier has to make a weird step, and Impact's able to intercept. Collier wins it right back the other way. Great hustle from Collier. It rolls out for a Georgia Impact throw-in.
Yeah, Collier had to stretch out to try to keep that pass from Njeri Butts. Couldn't, but stayed locked into the play and ended up winning it back.
Wadsworth. Anderson intercepts it. Weir. Weir on the right. Weir cuts inside the box. Weir with a shot. That falls right into the hands of Badoon.
Good save by Badoon. That's not an easy one as Weir cut in on the left foot. Hit it maybe with a little bit of top spin, so when it hit the ground, it almost skipped up, and Badoon was able to make the save look easier than it was.
Paulson passes it up. Stoddard able to keep it in play as Hart is driving forward. Butts is able to win it right back for Decatur. Collier. Ball all the way back to Butts. Butts over the top, trying to see if she could spring Chapman and Wadsworth, but it falls right to Connolly.
It's good pressure from Stoddard to not let Butts really calibrate that pass. The pressure ends up forcing her to overhit it. One of those plays from Maddie Stoddard. It won't show up on a stat sheet, but it's a necessary play from an attacker who has to defend.
Stoddard back to Paulson. Paulson. Intercepted going the other way, a collision. And it'll be a free kick here for Georgia Impact.
Caitlin White commits the foul on Brooke Hart. So 45 yards out, you're not going to goal from here, but what can Georgia Impact dial up in the 60th minute?
Romero passes it quickly to Paulson on the left.
That's going to be brought back. Wasn't quite where the foul happened. Now the referee's becoming a stickler over a couple of yards.
Whistle blown. Romero floats it into the box, and it floats it right into the hands of Badoon.
Yeah, a little too much on that one from Romero.
Badoon rolls it out to Oobs. Oobs passes it forward. Chapman gets a touch. Anderson's able to get there first. Stoddard holds on to it. Stoddard under pressure, lays it off to Sato.
Foul called, free kick. Georgia Impact as Butts fouled Stoddard.
Brooke Hart. Romero. Back to Paulson. Hart is going to switch the play. Vineyard unable to hold that one at her feet. It's going to be a throw in here for Decatur.
Yeah, mishit it. Hart, she got around on it and sliced it rather than played it into the run of Vineyard. And Vineyard couldn't get the footwork back situated as she tracked back to keep it.
Avery Heeb checks into the match for Decatur.
As well as number 9,
Sydney Thibodeau into the match as well for Decatur. Anderson, under a lot of pressure from Wadsworth, forces the throw-in.
And also to the game for Decatur FC, number 17, Dylan Driver.
Anaya Collier will check out of the match. Dylan Driver will check back in up top for Decatur. Vineyard's throw-in takes a deflection off of White for another throw-in for Georgia Impact. 63rd minute here in Cherokee High School. Hart. Decatur, opportunity to break, hit it as Romero's able to collect. Hart. Hart. Scoops the ball forward. But no Impact player was there to collect. Paulson tried to hold on to it, but Chapman's able to win it back for Decatur. Hart wins it right back. Romero. O'Connor. Romero. Sato. Sato drops back to Paulson. Paulson to Stoddard on the left. Paulson under pressure. Wadsworth comes in quickly. Regains control. Passes it up to Driver.
Great speed from Wadsworth to win that ball back.
Rolls out of play. Last touch, Georgia Impact. It's a throw-in for Decatur.
It's been a big difference in this match. Georgia Impact has some players with speed up top. Decatur has some players who have shown they have just that little extra bit of speed.
Decatur inching forward. Wadsworth with the throw-in. Last touch off of Impact. It's another throw-in for Decatur. But Paulson's able to get a touch to it, just didn't keep it in play. Another throw-in here for Decatur. Butts her throw-in. Finds Driver. Driver couldn't control it. Paulson's trying to win it back for Impact. She does. Paulson to Weir. And it's going to be a foul here on Anna Weir. Quickly, Driver into the box. Driver with the shot. Takes a deflection off of Anderson. Great positioning from TJ Anderson.
A really good block from TJ Anderson. Driver had gotten into the 18.
Decatur able to quickly regain possession. Wadsworth floats that ball over the top. Passes it back. Emma Chapman. Chapman dribbling through. Chapman with a shot. Diving save, Connolly.
Chapman was able to load up the left foot with the little shimmy back to the left side. Connolly stayed with it, though. One hopper, and Chapman got some power behind it, too. Good save from Connolly.
Decatur. Wadsworth on the right. Passes it to Driver. Driver cuts inside. Driver. That ball finds Anderson. Anderson sends it up into the air. Anderson's going to track it and going to win the throw in here for Impact.
We've seen TJ Anderson in the midfield a lot, doing a great job here at center back in the second half of this one.
And subbing into the game for Georgia Impact, number 20, Bailey Vanette, and number 32, Scarlett Hershey.
The two homegrowns here for Georgia Impact will check into the match. Scarlett Hershey and Bailey Vanette.
Hart and Vineyard check out. Would assume Vanette goes back to the back line on the left side. Looks like Paulson will go over to the right. Hershey will go into the attacking four.
It's an opportunity for these homegrown players who've been with Impact for so long to make a name and make the conversation known, especially as Georgia Impact prepares to go to WPSL Pro next year.
Talked about Vanette, especially in the first half. Her left foot is going to give her some big opportunities at the next level, whether that's college, then pro, whether that's pro first, who knows? We see what happens. That's the conversation that's starting to become available to young female players, is the ability to go pro at any point, whether that's after a few years of college, whether that's going straight to play professionally. There's not one route to the highest of levels anymore. And WPSL Pro is going to be a big part of that for a lot of players around the country.
Hershey heads it back to O'Connor, finds Romero. Romero dribbling inside. She'll switch it to the left to Vanette. Vanette to Stoddard. Stoddard's under pressure. Sato tries to win it back. It goes back the other way for Decatur. Chapman dribbling through. Chapman, Thibodeau. Thibodeau on the left. Will leave it. Back to Thibodeau. Thibodeau passes it back to White. White launches that ball. He'll take a bounce, able to keep it in play, but the offside flag was up. 69th minute here in Cherokee High School. I'm Madison Cruz alongside Jason Longshore here on the WPSL TV network. Connolly headed back the other way by White. Sprinting to get there is Driver. Driver cuts in, tries the cross. It takes a deflection off of Romero. Thibodeau collects. Hershey gives some pressure. Thibodeau lays it to Chapman. Misplayed that ball as it finds Stoddard. O'Connor. Sato. Sato to Weir. O'Connor. O'Connor back to Weir, back to O'Connor, back to Weir. 1-2. Weir with the shot. And it'll roll all the way over to the near corner flag for a goal kick.
hold that one a little bit, Anna Weir. It happens when you're not getting a lot of opportunities in front of goal like Anna Weir's accustomed to. Sometimes you snatch at the ones that you do get that side of goal.
Avery Heeb checked into the match for Badoon. She sends it. And a Weir collects. O'Connor wins it for Impact. O'Connor takes a deflection. O'Connor still there with the shot. That is wide of the post. Goal kick, Decatur.
Good hit from Callie O'Connor. The ball just kept coming back to her in that whole sequence. So have the hit. Corner of the 18. Couldn't get around on it. Pushed it wide of the far post, but struck it well, Callie O'Connor.
Another goal kick here for Decatur. 71st minute. Stoddard gets a touch. Oops. Passes it up the field. It'll roll out for a Decatur throw-in.
We've talked a lot about the attacking players for Decatur, but Carly Oobs has been so solid in the middle of this back line.
Driver finds White. Skips through. It's still loose at the top of the 18. Decatur holding on to it. Stoddard's able to get there, but she's fouled. And it'll be a free kick here for Georgia Impact.
Yeah, you're past the point with it being 4-0 in that situation, but the Jerry Butts, that's another foul on Maddie Stoddard in the attacking half for Decatur, preventing Georgia Impact from breaking.
Impact. Romero shot there. O'Connor on the far post. A bit of a collision between O'Connor and Heebs.
O'Connor sacrificed her body for that one, trying to get to it with the left foot. Romero, I think, did see O'Connor on the backside. I don't think that was a shot that was wayward. I think she was trying to drive it across to give O'Connor a chance to redirect it. Heeb was trying to find it and track it. I don't think she knew O'Connor was there necessarily. Both players ended up protecting themselves while still playing very aggressively.
Uja's pass is intercepted from Sato, but quickly regained possession was Decatur.
Driver was offside, but play still alive.
Connolly finds O'Connor.
She's called for being offside.
Free kick here for Decatur. Bryant. It's headed out of play by Thibodeau. It'll be a throw-in here for Impact. Hershey. Back to Paulson. Hershey again. Throw in here for Decatur. White able to win that ball back. Driver. Griner. Thibodeau. Thibodeau circles back around. Lays it to Griner. Griner with the cross. It's chested down and collected by Impact.
Another really good defensive play from Anderson.
Bryant comes forward. Wins it back. Bryant with the shot. That goes high. Goal kick for Impact. But looking at the first and the second half has been a lot better for Georgia Impact, especially dealing with some of those moments from Decatur.
Yeah, the first half was good for Georgia Impact, too. It just got away from them in the second half of that first half, and bringing Ali Plano on and getting even more speed for Decatur ended up kind of flipping the game. It's been a good second half. The scoreboard is what the scoreboard is, and that affects how both teams are kind of approaching things here in the second half. But you've seen some different faces for Georgia Impact give you really good performances. They're going to have to defend a corner here. But it's been a good opportunity for quite a few players to get extended playing time and show what they can do at this level.
Sydney Thibodeau over to the near corner flag. Will deliver this one in for Decatur. Thibodeau. Couple of headers. Still loose there off the post. And still in play.
Daniels was looking for her second with a low drive off the outside of the post.
Bryant sends it in. Connolly finds it. Connolly sends it. Sato able to get a touch to it. Chapman wins it back. Sending forward, trying to find Driver. And Connolly reads it well. Dives down to the ground to grab it. Bryant collects that ball for Decatur. Passes it out to White. White. Butts. Great ball forward. That ball takes a bounce right into the hands of Connolly. Driver being all the right places for Decatur in those moments. Decatur now on the right. A great stop from Vanette. It'll be a throw in here for Decatur. Vanette stopped that play from developing. And we'll get a hydration break here. Hydration break here at Cherokee High School. Because as we've mentioned before, it's a little bit hot.
I think it's cooled down a little bit. Temperature says it's 82 down on the surface. In the parts, which not much of it is in sun now, in the parts with sun probably feels more like 92, but that cloud cover, that shade, has definitely helped some too.
Both teams with an opportunity to chat with the coaching staff.
If you're Georgia Impact, you want to get on the board here. You want to find a way to get a goal on the board. It's been a better second half, like we talked about. But you want to get something for that quality of play. You want to get something on the board. You've got two more games coming up for Georgia Impact. The home finale on Wednesday hosting Chattanooga FC, and then they go to Decatur on Friday. There will be a game that will be made up against UFA Gunners. Not sure exactly when that one's going to get scheduled as of yet. Decatur has 2 games left. They get Georgia Impact on Friday, and then the following weekend, they get Chattanooga. If this result holds, Decatur will go to 6-0 in the division. They will have the division on lock, but Chattanooga are chasing them, trying to catch them. And Chattanooga will definitely be rooting for Georgia Impact on Friday night, trying to play spoiler.
As both teams jog back out onto the pitch. as we will get back underway. It'll be a throw in here for Decatur. Najiri butts. This throw-in is right near the one part of the field that isn't shaded. Butts having to use her left hand to shield the sun away. Thrown and taken. Able to hold on to it. Decatur. Another throw in here. Driver, one touch. Thibodeau. Thibodeau from outside the 18 takes a deflection off the post. Impact able to go the other way. Thibodeau able to win it back for Decatur.
Decatur hit the post for the third time today. That one deflected into the post.
Oobs. Brought down. Callaway tries to come in to collect. Borgelt passes it to Butts on the right. Butts dribbling inside, and she is brought down, and she is fouled. It'll be a free kick here for Decatur. As the referee will bring over gray seats to have a quick conversation.
Kind of unnecessary at this stage, but okay.
It's a free kick here for Decatur. Sydney Thibodeau. Has a goal on the night for Decatur. Everybody bunched up on that far side. Thibodeau sends this ball in. As there was a foul committed in the box, and it will go the other way for Georgia Impact. Rolled out to Vinette. Stoddard. Romero. Kate Callaway. Her pass intercepted. Plano. Plano driving into the box. Callaway right on her. Plano over the top. And it'll bounce all the way out for a throw-in for Georgia Impact.
Plano has been so impressive in this match. Had another opportunities there. She was able to get loose down the left.
Back the other way, Georgia Impact intercepts.
It's a great turn by Eats.
O'Connor back to Eats. Eats sends it up to Stoddard. Stoddard settles it. O'Connor. O'Connor back to Stoddard. Stoddard on the left. Stoddard with the cross. Oobs gets a touch to it. And it rolls out. And it'll be a throw in here for Georgia Impact.
It's another great defensive play from Oobs. Carly Oobs isn't somebody that jumps off the page at you when you watch this Decatur team with all of their talent. But Oobs is the one who holds everything down for this group defensively.
Eats. Low cross. Takes a deflection. Driver gets there.
Was Oobs again. Stepping in front to clear.
Anderson steps up. Will send that ball as it'll bounce over the end line for a goal kick for Decatur. '84th minute. Decatur leads Georgia Impact 4-0. All 4 goals coming in the first half. Ball headed down by Romero. Stoddard stepping up to win it. Stoddard. Vinette collects. Headed out by Oobs. That ball will bounce to Driver. Driver mishits that one. Vinette collects. Driver wins it right back. but the offside flag comes up on Decatur.
Back into the game for Decatur, number 3, Maggie Wadsworth.
Maggie Wadsworth will check back into the match. Caitlin White will get some time to rest on the bench. Free kick here. Maddie Hook. Callaway heads it back. Cleared out by Bryant. Hook heads it back the other way. Passed back up. Romero commits the foul. It'll be a free kick here for Decatur.
That was a good turn by Kathleen Ngulafak. Romero was on her back, and when Ngulafak went down the way that she did and Romero had the arms extended, you're always going to get that call. But Ngulafak in traffic, able to bring that one down and try to make something of it.
Carly Oobs. Romero clears it out of the 18. Eats. Great pass to O'Connor. O'Connor, ball up top. Tracking it is Stoddard. Oobs is right there trying to meet her. Stoddard gets there first. Richards. Back up to Weir. That took a deflection off of Weir as she was making the run. And it'll be a throw in here for Decatur.
Yeah, the attempted tackle knocked it up into Weir. She's not able to cushion that and keep it in. Impact now will try to win it back in the attacking half with pressure.
Able to do so. Eats finds it. Passes it to Hart. Took a weird touch and Butts will clear it. Anderson. Romero. Back to Anderson. That ball takes a deflection. Hart trying to win it back. Loose ball. Able to collect. Driving forward. Wadsworth. Wadsworth cutting inside. Wadsworth tried the through ball, but able to stuff it was Romero. Richards took a deflection off of Wadsworth, but that ball is going to roll slowly right to Connolly.
Shakiana Romero from Xavier University in Louisiana has been a player that we didn't really know too well coming into this WPSL season. We've seen her play a number of different positions. So impressive.
Paulson finds Weir. Weir driving in. Coming back to collect is Decatur.
It was great defending from Micah Bryant. Just gave Weir nothing and forced her to try to get around to the outside where help was coming.
89th minute. Romero. Ball over the top. Finds Hart. Hart eats right at the top of the 18. Slips it through. And it's cleared out. Back the other way though. Romero able to hold on to possession for Impact. Richards sends it into the box, but it bounces right into the hands of Heeb.
Been close a number of times for Georgia Impact today. They've gotten into the attacking third. They've gotten into the 18. They just have not been able to find the back of the net. This Decatur defense, they'll bend a little bit at times. They have not broken.
Paulson finds Grace Eats. Grace Eats with a great ball over the top to find Weir. Weir into the box with a shot pushed over by Hebe.
It's a great save from Avery Hebe. Weir that time, really good take. Drew the defender in and then played the first touch back around the defender to create the space.
Corner in. Romero with the shot. Able to collect is Daniels. That ball will bounce all the way back to Connolly.
Did have a hydration break, probably a couple minutes of stoppage time.
Connolly sends it up into the air. Hook. Heads it trying to find Romero. It's collected quickly by Decatur. Wadsworth. And that ball goes over the goal. And it'll be a goal kick here for Georgia Impact.
Don't forget Georgia Impact back here in Canton at Cherokee High School on Wednesday night. 7 o'clock kickoff hosting Chattanooga. And then on the road on Friday in downtown Decatur against this very same DFC squad.
Daniels. Grace Eats wins it back. Vinette. Connolly under pressure, and Gulafak was right there, but handles it well. Hook, Vinette, Romero, one touch up to Paulson. Paulson was looking for the ball on the right for Weir, but Georgia Impact able to hold on to possession. Romero. Weir. Cutting inside, Weir with the shot from outside. That goes wide and bounces out of play and will be a goal kick here for Decatur.
She hasn't had a lot of opportunities, Anna Weir, but she's tried to make the most of every single one today. That one was from distance, but she's got that range in her locker.
Avery Hebe will send this ball long. And that's going to do it here at Cherokee High School. Decatur FC beats Georgia Impact 4-0 to remain at the top of the Peachtree Division.
4 goals in quick succession in the second half of the first half. That's the difference in this one. It was a very even start. Decatur dipped into the bench a little bit. Allie Plano came on and turned the game. She would be our unofficial player of the game with a goal and an assist, really turning things in that last portion of the first half. Second half was a stalemate, but the last 20 minutes or so of the first half ended up deciding this one.
We will be back here on WPSL TV on Wednesday as Georgia Impact hosts Chattanooga, and these two sides will meet again on Friday down at Decatur High School. Thank you guys so much for listening here on the WPSL TV. For Jason Longshore, I'm Madison Cruz. We'll say so long from Cherokee High School as Decatur FC beats Georgia Impact 4-0.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.